Hey, what's going on, gents? Welcome to the Fit Man Style channel. My name is Ian, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at some style myths. Myths. M-Y-T-H-S. I have a very hard time saying that word. Some style myths for the muscular man that I've seen floating around on the internet, and I see them and I'm like, I'm not sure if that's accurate. So allow me this opportunity to address those and clarify. Myth number one, anytime I see this, and I see this a lot, I typically see it, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but I typically see it from guys who don't look like they work out a lot, like they're not regular gym goers. Because if you are, you will know that this myth will kind of backfire, and that is size down. If you are an avid gym goer, say you go at least 4 days a week, you know that sooner or later, you're gonna put on mass. I mean, compare my earlier videos to what I look like now. I'm a lot bigger than I was back then. I can see it in my face, my chest is bigger, my arms are definitely bigger. Now imagine if I had sized down back then with my clothes. None of them would fit me today. So that doesn't mean that you should go on the other end of the spectrum and wear oversized clothes. I think what they're really trying to say is wear clothes that's fitted. That kind of makes sense. But with that, us as fit men, we kind of have to play that juggling act of finding fitted clothes, but also maintaining our current size. Because you don't want to bulk up and then those fitted clothes don't fit you anymore, right? Myth number two, wear trendy clothes. I will counter that and say wear functional clothes. This is where fashion and style comes into play. Fashion is trendy. It's very short-lived. I'd rather you invest in classic, timeless pieces that will not only stand the test of time, but are also functional to our physique as fit men. As you guys already know, I'm very bullish on pleated pants. They help you if you have really big legs. Split yokes on shirts if you have broad shoulders. Even back pleats on shirts if you have a broad back. So these things will not only help you, but they could possibly outlast you. This is something that your sons, your nephews, even your grandsons could benefit from wearing in the clothes that you invest in today. Myth number three, this may be a self-inflicted myth because I am definitely guilty of this. I figure, hey, I'm a large, I'm just gonna buy a large in that brand. Well, trial and error has taught me that a large in brand A isn't the same as a large in brand B. Different brands differ, even though you are what you are. An example of that is the Spear McKay pants that I got. I was a 34 waist, I'm still a 34 waist, and on their website they have two cuts for their pants. They have a slim fit and contemporary fit. I just knew right away that the slim fit was not gonna work for me, so I figure I'm a 34 waist, I'm gonna get a 34 contemporary. Well, I got it and it was super tight. So I had to return it and exchange it, and I went up a size to a 36 waist. Now I still have those pants. I wear it from time to time, not as often as I want, because even with a 36 contemporary, even though it fits me, it still fits me, I can still feel a little bit of snugness there. Now maybe that's a flat front, that could be a reason why, but that's just an example of just because you are a particular size doesn't mean that it's gonna work for you for every brand. The best way to counter that is to make sure, especially when you're doing online shopping, that these brands have generous return policies, so you can at least return it and get a different size or get your money back. Myth number four kind of sort of piggybacks off of myth number three, and that is go for the athletic cuts in clothing. Well, through trial and error, I have found out that a lot of these brands, they kind of use that term loosely. Just because you fit very well in an athletic cut in one particular brand doesn't mean you're going to fit very well in all brands that have the term athletic cuts. Not all athletic cuts are made the same. I believe it was last week where I was talking about my American Eagle jeans that I tried. I tried their version of an athletic cut. Didn't fit me. Actually, it was kind of tight, but their straight cut fits me, and that's what I bought. So just keep that in mind that some of these brands, they may use that to lure you in, but that term is used loosely. So as crazy as it sounds, as athletic as you are, an athletic cut isn't guaranteed to fit you. Myth number 5, wear clothes that show off your physique. I mean, I will counter that by saying wear clothes that flatter, complement your physique. First, know your physique, know who you are, and then wear clothes that flatter that physique. You don't want to be that guy. And we all know that guy who works out 5 times a day, 7 days a week, and when he wears clothes, he wants everybody and their mama to know that he works out. Like, all right, bro, slow down. We get it. You work out. You don't want to be that guy. There's something to be said about humility, not just in clothing, but just in all aspects of life. As I get older in age and in style, I'm appreciating the humility that I can have in my clothes. I don't need to show off that I work out. I just like to wear clothes that fit me well, and I go about my business. Even in the clothes themselves. For example, I don't need to announce that I have a custom-made suit. If you notice that I have a custom-made suit, cool. But I'm not going to be the one that's going to tell you that I'm wearing a custom-made suit. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to say here. Don't wear clothes that announce yourself. Don't wear clothes that show you off, because quite frankly, at the end of the day, no one likes a show off. Alright guys, those are the 5 style myths for muscular men that I debunked. Let me know if there's any other myths that you have come across that just didn't sound quite right when you hear it. Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. I'll be back next week, same time, same place. And as always, stay fly, stay fit.